All right, Shiva has started advertising
At least he has a turret.
for our tin picks and for our
Longer
task force run for tonight. So hopefully we should get some people in here soon and get the task force going. Oh, oops, I lost my YouTube chat. There we go. That's better. Hopefully Torch isn't dead. Hopefully
no
there's a
way.
good number of people online still.
Focus on my shoot. Good shit. I'm out of mana, bro. Can't do anything about it. Careful, Vulcan's gonna help you. Get out.
Oh, I bet my
No
email is
way.
full of junk from Psycho. Yep, there it is. There's all the junk. Oh, that's my junk. Oh wait, no, I meant to send those to Psycho. Those dudes go to Psycho. Never mind. That's not my junk. It was nice. I got to catch up with Six in the interim of streams before everybody suggested getting started. It was nice. I haven't been able to just chit chat with Six in a while. I went and moved out of his time zone.
Oh, he's so dead. I have ult before he pushes. I think Loki's trying. Woohoo!
All right, we're getting people. Shiva accidentally sent. He was trying to say to us in the team chat. Team chat. It's looking pretty barren out there. We may have to 3-man it, meaning that we might just run the three of us through the 10 pecks. But he said it in the general chat instead of to us. So the looking for group was just sent it to everybody on the server. Six and I are being little spazzes. We're gonna scare him off. Oh yay, Tant is here. Toonzilla. I like that. And their global is just Toon. That's someone who played on live for sure. Hurry's here. Oh, there's Santan too. I'll give him some circles too. Oops. Let's run through all the silliness then. I'm gonna be really extra and do the floating emotes. Oh, immediately ruined. Very salting. Well, that team filled up pretty nicely, pretty quickly, actually. Baron to a full team rather quickly. I like that their character name is just, oh, it's
Pop the meatball.
Emerald.
Those videos on. They're old.
No wonder they have that name. Oh, hey, Ash, how you doing?
Moaning.
Sorry I disappeared off the face of the planet for like 2 weeks. I am alive. I am continuing to stream. Life is just awful. But no, that's quite impressive that Emerald got that gamer that character name. Oh no. Now I got 6 following me while I do the scoots.
I can pull him across your wall. Did you see that? I did not know that.
Oh, I'm finally not taking all this medicine, so I could drink some beers tonight if I wanted to. I do have to wake up kind of early-ish. Poor Brown Eye. We might end up doing a Lambda instead because we ended up with too many people. I'm glad I'm alive too. I experienced the first week I wasn't here was because like that weekend was our girlfriend's, we celebrated her birthday even though her birthday was in February. Anyway, so that weekend I missed streaming because of that. Don't typically stream throughout the week, and then I got sick. I think. I'm trying to remember which order of things happened. And then the following weekend, I got, technically they refer to it as a lumbar strain. Specifically, my sacrolumbar joint. So like the part of your spine that connects like your lumbar part to like your sacro area. So like your butt versus like your lower back. And that connection point was really inflamed and really angry, and it made all the other portions of my back really angry, and it was a very traumatic experience, and I had to go to the ER and everything. But they gave me medicine and they believed me, which I was very thankful for. I was very concerned that the doctors were going to be like, you're just faking it. Even though I was like, oh, hello, Hex. You're hearing my story of my first ever like legitimate back, not really injury, but kinda. And yeah, luckily I went to the ER and they took an X-ray and everything looked mostly fine. And they sent me home with muscle relaxers and good painkillers, and we're like, follow up with your personal doctor because you're not supposed to be like this. I was like, okay, thanks, bye. Switching over to a Slamda. This is City of Heroes. So this is the other game that I was telling you about. This is a hero-based MMO that came out in like 2004. So when I was like 8 years old, I started playing it because my dad played it. And it's just a super nostalgic game. Technically NCSoft was the developers, I think, or whatever it's called. And they shut it down in 2012, which would have been my sophomore year of high school. But in 2019, they brought some rogue servers up. So somebody had the game code and they just started playing it. And well, recently, they gained the rights. NCSoft gifted the Homecoming team the rights to actually own the game and publish the game. So it's completely 100% community ran. It's absolutely my favorite MMO in the entire world. So I could speak volumes about City Heroes for days and days and days. Okay, that's what I knew. I knew I had it backwards somehow. Cryptic made the game, but NCSoft bought it. Thank you, Rasp. But yeah, so if you like MMOs and you're looking for one to try, the City of Heroes community is awesome. Like I said, it's a game that came out in 2004, but it came out and it was so ahead of its time and it's super awesome. If you like MMOs, it's one worth playing. It's old. It's an old one, man. Well, what's great is the Homecoming team. Oh, I couldn't even imagine how many hours I have into this game. Like thousands, thousands, thousands. like easily. I can ask my husband. And that's just on like Homecoming. Not to count how many hours I probably spent playing this as a kid. Like,
Oh, well, yeah.
okay, so Cryptic also made Champions Online, Star Trek Online, and Neverwinter.
I'm talking about someone at the at
Oh, see, that's wild. I really like MMOs. I've played a couple. Thank you, Ash. I'm really glad to be doing better too. It's oddly enough moved mostly down into like the parts of my back that were compensating for the injury are now the parts of my back that hurt the most because they were overcompensating. So, but we're moving along. It's all recovering slowly but surely. But Hex, I think MMOs are a super fun genre of game. Like, I really like open world adventure type stuff, and then to be able to do that with other people is really exciting. Or really fun.
baby's doing good though.
And no jump height on this character. Oh, thank you for raiding. What's up, Mariah? Oh my goodness, I haven't talked to you in forever. I'm so glad that you didn't completely forget about me. How you been? I disappeared for 2 weeks because I celebrated a birthday and then I got sick and then I injured my back. I am okay. I'm doing better. The parts of my back that like overcompensated for the injury are really the only parts of my back that hurt now. So, believe we're headed in the right direction. But that was had a couple of scary firsts in my life. And you're too sweet. It does take time.
Literally looked like a fast food.
Oh, I've never woken up and be like, I can't stand up. Like I cannot stand up. Like, that was pretty scary realization after about like an hour in when you're like, I still can't stand up. Like, I am truly and genuinely stuck. Like, I have to just go to the ER because I am stuck. I was really hoping that I would get away from my family's horrible, horrible, horrible back problems, but it does not seem that I lucked out. I hit 30 and my body was like, hey, guess what? Yeah, I did cry. Don't worry, I did. So you're not alone in that. I did indeed cry. I gotta zoom out on this map or I can never remember where I'm going. Or, is that 6? I don't know, I'm following someone. I typically like to follow 6, because he can sleep and confuse most of the enemies. Oh, thank you. Luckily, I have really great support through it all. My girlfriend and my husband both babied the hell out of me for a few days, which was important. Probably very needed. Always have a hard time remembering exactly where everything is at on this map. I think Calamity is going a good way, and then I think there's more up over here too. You'd think, with just the ridiculous amount that I have played this game, that this would not be such a struggle. But it is. Gotta go up. Let's see, yeah, I think we're... Six definitely knows where they are. I will follow him. What? See? I knew we'd find one. Okay, see, I was right about where they were just about.
Yeah, you missed that,
And this one's really tricky. This is the only one that's inside like a little office area like this. Well, no, Ash, that you are more than welcome to pop into the voice chat, especially when I just go MIA like that. Cause yeah, you're totally a pal, and you don't have to know everybody in there to be, you know. I heard him. He was able to get himself back down with Liana earlier. I think our poor son is not sleeping very well tonight. But no, definitely feel free to just pop in and say hi and ask what's up and stuff. Like, hey, we made it. God damn it. Emerald, you're in the way.
got her screaming home. Oh, I have an answer for you. Okay. So close. Oh, oh,
I do love that you can photobomb the cutscenes like this. Like, the cutscene literally just happens right here in the area.
watch out behind. That rat. You need to grab an actual one.
Managed not to get hit by his big old Nova Fist power. Oh, I'm so sorry. I was not trying to ignore you, Mariah. I just now realizing that you did the command for lurk. Thank you so much. It happens fast. But for real, seriously, thank you for all the well wishes and for lurking and hanging out and the raid and all that stuff. You're absolutely awesome.
no, I didn't know you were going for it.
Nice. I don't even know what salvage I currently need, though. Ooh, ooh, ow.
Keep eating my two for some stupid reason after.
It's always nice to get a easy piece of incarnate salvage. That's hilarious. Six took the detailed reports incarnate salvage and he said more paperwork, which is hilarious to me. All right. Looks like Calamity's leaving. I was kind of worried what we were going to do with 9 of us again, but that works out. So I'm guessing we'll do a Timpex now. Oh no. I looked over. My husband's playing. It's Discordia, right? Yeah. On Smite. Did really love that god. All right, we're reorganized into a team. No longer are we a big old league. Six was already stood over here before anyone said anything.
Oh, one of them's over on the left.
Nice. We did get an early start to the evening too. I looked over expecting it to be later than what it was. Not too shabby. Oof. Seeing him play that god really made me want to play Smite again, but it's changed so much since I played it last, and I don't want to actually play it again. I just want to play that god.
Someone had to.
Well, thank you, Button. It's good to be back. I kept telling myself a few times through
Oh, what the fuck?
through the week, there were a couple of times in between, like, hurting my back and being sick, that I was like, okay, I got this. I'm going to start streaming again. And then one or the other would happen, and I'm like, just kidding. Kept telling myself, like, this is not, you're going to get back to it. You're going to get back to it. It will be okay.
This rat is spam laughing. That is hilarious.
I'm really hoping that life will calm down some, and I'll be able to stream one of my weekdays, too. What's up, Dev? How you been? I haven't seen you in forever. Also, I haven't been here in a while. I would like to. I had gotten to the point that I was doing one or two, like, throughout the weekdays, and it was really nice. I liked those ones. They were typically a lot of chit-chatting and very active, which is always more fun and enjoyable. That's good, Dev. Are you looking forward to the spring? I am. Can release my heathens outside again, so my house isn't full of yelling children all the time. Oh, girl, don't ever feel like you can't. Don't be shy. It's it's not that deep and it's not that serious. Don't overthink it. The nice thing about being a small streamer is that my Discord is really just full of a bunch of pretty chill people that all think alike. Oh no. I'm sorry it's almost over, but I'm glad that it's been at least a good time then. Make the weekend count. Button probably, you came all this way, you joined the stream just to scream at me as a gopher, didn't you? Not his butt. I think that's the first time that custom sticker has been used, Button, since I updated the sound for it and everything. That went well. I don't want to be tired. That person's character really cracks me up. Like brown eye, and then they have the thunder. I can't remember what the name of that power is. Hurricane? Is that what it is? I can't remember. I don't remember exactly, but it's literally looks like a brown eye. Like it's really spot on. It's quite well done. Where's 6 at? I want to give him these temporary powers. No. 6, you need to come back so I can give you these powers. Oop, I'm not trying to piss everything off in the process of doing it, though. Alright, where's he at? Okay, I'm satisfied. He has all the temporary powers now. Estrogen dealer. That is. Well, your username is legendary, so. Well, thank you for the follow. And the like. How you doing this weekend?
I had to exit the thing up. I'm taking wave.
Oh, well, thank you for the compliment. 6 just saw the extra powers that I gave him. He had to send me a tell. He's like, it was so annoying. I couldn't figure out where they came from.
Oh, I got wave. Splashing on me. Fuck. It's time to drop. Fuck, I fucked up the cuckoo too and pulled him out of the fight. They're just focusing the shit out of him. Nice. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Even just
oh.
all items that are affected. Like no art. Like what the fuck?
There we go.
Oh no. That's awesome building.
Yeah, Berber is okay. She looks like she's fallen asleep now. I think it was really, really scary. I think it hurt really bad, and it also was very scary for her. So, twofold. Like, I said it to her, like, I've experienced some medical anxiety now a few times, like, very recently with my back, and then also had a breast cancer scare when, not really even a scare, but like I had to get something checked out that we thought could be breast cancer. And so, like, just the level of medical anxiety of like showing symptoms that could be heart attack related. I feel so bad for her because like earlier this year she had to go to the emergency room because she had heartburn so bad that it felt like she was having a cardiac event. So it's one of those like, well, I don't want to once again be thinking wrong, but also you got to take your health seriously. So yeah, thank you for checking up on her, but it looks like she's okay. When was which what? I talked about a lot of things, but which one? When was what? For sure. No one's ever gonna be alarmed by like you can chill in the chat, say as much as you want, don't say as much as you want. I'm actually Six and I have talked about this. I think it's technically in like an ADHD thing, but just hanging out is nice. Just being around. Even if there's not that much interaction. Oh, honestly, I think it was before we were friends with you, Button. Like this has been a while. But I went to the doctor and I was like, should I be worried about this? And she was like, yeah, let's look at that. And I was like, cool. But they didn't need to biopsy it or anything. They just looked at the tissue and were like, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. You're good. Honestly, they were like, it's just thick tissue because you got big tatas. Like, I was like, well, I guess that's a problem that I have. Oh, no. I like how I got teleported to on top of the helicopter. But no, Button, I'm pretty sure this was before we were friends by a decent amount of time. By at least 4 to 6 months before I started streaming and then before I met you.
I don't know. That's all I stream. Red is gonna die. No, dude. Oh no, dude. That's funny. I turned around and came. I had an ult, and I was easy. You know, I could use that too.
All the fortunes. That was funny.
That's good.
Tant wants the badges. And I actually read it this time, so I won't fuck it up. I did that once last year, and I felt so bad. I don't very often miss out calls like that. I do a decent job of paying attention to the chat and paying attention to what's going on in the game. But I was relatively new to streaming, just yapping away. Definitely killed Neuron and did not get his clone badge.
Oh no, that was arcade.
Tant keeps getting hurt. He's struggling over there. Well, the power is Hurricane. Oh. I have vengeance on this character. I actually get to use it. Oh, thank God he got the badge. Now we can just kill them. I really do like this task force. I do not like getting the badges for this task force always. Yeah, exactly. Just having medical anxiety is awful. It just sucks so bad. Like, just with what I had happen, like, there was literally nothing wrong. Literally, there was nothing wrong. Not a bad thing, nothing they would want to change. Totally 100% a normal thing that happens to a lot of women's bodies who have big chests, but I just never knew about it. And like, and it was different enough that they wanted to look at it, but like, there was literally like my anxiety and my thoughts on it were literally worse than everything. Like, there was literally nothing wrong. And I was so worked up and scared for months.
Yeah.
So in like a situation like that, like my medical anxiety was a million times worse than what was actually going on, because what was actually going on was totally normal. Tant was really close to dying. Kitty got claws. Bobcat
I'm
hurts.
standing.
Oh, there. I got to use vengeance twice, guys. I got to use it twice. I remember too. Another uncommon. About to. I almost wish that I got a common so that I could link the detailed reports and put ads to Six's pile. Because I think that would be a really funny joke.
Yeah, like the one with the clothes too. That's funny. That's yeah.
What? I didn't know you could get all the way up here. Yeet. Oh, God. I really wanted it to do more damage. Oh, we got kicked out. We were goofing around too much.
But cool though. Yeah.
You love me enough to get me a beer?
Mm-mm.
Damn it. He said no. he's he's just the stinker. He does love me. I know.
Yeah.
None of these guys came over.
That was really good playing with stuff.
I wonder if the Sonic Melee has gotten a patch since I have taken a decent amount of time off from City of Heroes. Or if I'm just being buffed
Working on
by somebody on the team. Okay, Kin. Maybe it's just the Kin that I'm noticing the difference in damage from. But I feel like I'm noticing like a noticeable amount of damage difference compared to the last time I was playing her. Tan's probably over that hurricane. Oh, plus Shiva's worm singularity. Oh, I'm sure Tan's having a heyday trying to be a brute. Yeah, dude, it's and that's why I said like I had the most sympathy for you going through that stuff cuz it's literally the worst. Like knowing there's something going on and just being like, "Yep, I don't know what it is." Just kind of have to live with it. like I should give a Kin controller a try. I don't typically like controllers very much because I feel like their damage is lacking. But I feel like the right primary with the Kin would be a lot of fun. Into the poop soup we go. I cannot get this pylon targeted. I'm sitting here having a conversation because I think I'm hilarious with 6, but I was also too embarrassed to tell my joke to the rest of the team, so. Yeah, no, it's just so overwhelming. It always seems to happen clumped together like that, too. When my girlfriend today came home and wasn't feeling well and having some symptoms that were scary and stuff. And my husband was like, "Of course, one of you starts to get feeling better, and then the other one's broken now." We didn't do it on purpose. I don't like it. Try to target the menders and the builders first. So I know 6 likes to confuse the big guys. And the fodder dies off pretty easily. Oh, that was a convenient spawn for those guys. Get there eventually. Hurry said something about Sonic Melee, and I'm trying to figure out if he's talking to me or not. No, well, in having a name so that you can have a treatment plan and then you have a diagnosis that you can defend yourself with and those types of things, like it still makes a difference, you know?
Yeah, yeah. All out. Yeah. Got this one. Fine. No. I don't.
I did not mean to turn off my attunement. Why is everybody asking me things like this? Hurry asked you like in the Sonic Melee, and he said I tried to play again and then put it down again. So I'm assuming he was just posing the question to anyone, but I am actually currently on the character. So I said it's definitely not my favorite, and then Brown Eye said, "What's your favorite?"
I don't know if
Trying to remember which powers I can even use at a range. That, yeah, and to not have answers for that long, like that's a special case, man. Like I can't imagine the like ups and the downs along the years for like doing that for literal years.
he's like, what's going on?
Hurry really doesn't like Sonic Blast or Melee that much. I can agree with him, to be fair. They both do feel very weak. He's saying the end usage is out of whack on him as well, which I can agree. Like, this character would not. I mean, shit, I have conserve power on her. There they are. So taking the stacking debuff away really ruined them. Which hopefully maybe they plan on showing more work to the set, you know? Just like, oh, and to add to it while you're at it. So many uncommons. Oh no. Oh, hey Terror. I can see where Rhino is. Rhino. I don't know where the little guy is currently.
First run was real good. That one was.
I need to get out of here before I die. That's what I need to do. Hold on. I have to go find the pirate dog. I'll be right back.
Who redeemed Pirate Dog?
Terror did. I found him. I got the sweet little guy. He's a rhino puppy. Rhino's like, why do you do this? Just randomly, Mom. There's no sense. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Because somebody wants to see you. Can't flip you around. I don't have my light so nobody can see that he's a one-eyed dude. I love him so much. You're just an old guy, huh? You say hi to the stream? He's like, I want to go back to sleep, Mom. He just came and scooped me up off of the bedroom floor. Hims is the goodest boy. He's like 12 years old now. Oh, yeah, you sweet. All right, all right. I'll go put you back in your bed.
Okay. I think I put my headphones in the wrong ears. But I am back. I gotta look at these. I can never tell just by the way they feel. I don't know. There we go. That's better. I wonder what we're doing next. Are we doing anything? Oh, why me? uh, I suggested the Lord Recluse or the Aeon Task Force. Because Aeon is probably low key my favorite, actually. I just think it's really fun and cool. All the different things you do through that task force are really neat. Oh, I finally understand. Sorry, reading things without punctuation is difficult for me sometimes. Yeah, 24. That's a decent age to get to with a chronic illness and not have any real answers. All right. I think we're going to end up doing the LR. Yep, we're going to do an LR. So I'm going to alt as well. I got the salvage I wanted on that scrapper. I might as well play something that's fun too, right? He did ask me what my favorite melee was. And this one has a ridiculous amount of vet levels. I'm literally about to play this character just so this person looks at this character. Like, I just want them to look at the tune. It is one of my favorite characters, but also looky. I need to go to Granville. Nice. I do have it unlocked. Easy day. Anyway, how you been, Terror, by the way? I kind of said hi to you when I was hanging out with Rhino, but I got very distracted. It's been a hot minute since I got to chat with you. Oh, there's no way I catch up to 6 on this character. No, man is gone. Rhino is such the sweetest little, cutest little guy. It was so funny when I first started dating my husband. I went over to his place a few times, and like he was sharing, he had roommates at the time. So when I was there, I really only stayed in his bedroom with him because we just didn't want to impede on his roommates that had a small child. And he was like, "Yeah, I have a dog." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "I have a dog." I was like, "I've not been over to your house like 3 times, and you're telling me in this small room there has been a dog all 3 times?" He's like, "Yeah, he's probably like under the bed right now." And then sure enough, I looked under the bed and there was the little Rhino puppy. And I was like, "What the hell?" Like he's just so scared. He never came out in the entirety of the time I was over there. And I was like, "Oh no, this little doggy, he has to come be my friend. He has to be my friend." And then I became probably one of his favorite humans. That's funny. Our random. Our random ended up with the star and was like, "I don't know what to do about that." I ended up with the star. So when the LR peeps are back with alts, please send tell. But I love you, Nene. Even Six noticed that I brought her out. That's funny. Hey, in 100 vet levels, I'll have a really great vet level. That's awesome.
Yeah, I got a horn. Yeah. I think it said it was like 3.9. Yeah. How much were they? Yeah. What?
I don't know if this random wants to have the star or if he just thinks he's stuck with it now. I'm pretty excited. You know, everything in moderation, Ash. Like, genuinely, it's one of those things I could go off on a whole tangent about why, like, also, if, yeah, I could go off on a whole tangent on why you're stuck in America and the things you put in your body aren't gonna be great. Probably, like, you're gonna have to try really, 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 really hard to find foods and drinks and everythings that aren't just awful in some way, shape, or form. But yeah, so I can 100% back the fuck it, why not mentality. I did see a video recently. We started a garden this year. And because we're probably going to be moving soon, we're just doing a oh, thank you for the follow, Irish Sean. How you doing tonight? Uh but we're starting a garden this year. We're just doing like a bucket, like a 5 gallon bucket garden. But I did some research about like what kind of medieval plants that we used to grow and eat, and like how very different those nutrient profiles used to be. And like 90% of the vegetables that we eat are the same vegetable, just like in a different top hat, because they were bred, because they were super shelf stable and all those other, they shipped well and blah, blah, blah. But like for a long time, we used to just eat the bushes that grew outside our house and stuff. Like uh the way like monasteries and stuff, like when they gave you the plans to make a monastery or places like that, and included a garden and like what just simple things you should plant outside, because they'll come back every single year and you can eat and feed the people that come there to worship. But yeah, I did way too much research about medieval plants. The inspiration for my tune came from two factors: the power, color changing, and a particularly destructive Taco Bell situation. We should do a turd theme task force. I would think we'd be able to get people for this LR faster than this, but apparently it's not. Honestly, though, this team comp would be fine. I got a friend request because I'm a cool kid. Oh. Oh.
Just need a boss level.
Oh, hey, we got someone. Nice. Oh, nice. And we got a blaster. That'll round out the team pretty much perfectly. I recognize this person's uh global. And like obviously I've seen them before, but they did not stick out to me, which is typically a good thing. If you stick out immediately, it's usually not great. Oh, this character has other outfits. Oh yeah.
Well, don't be sneaking. What is the background?
And then
Blue tables.
hold on, she also has oh, there it is. Bam. This is what I wanted. Yes. Haha.
The spec oh, so it's not gonna do anything.
Harry's like, if I don't have my chiropractor appointments, I might as well take a nap because I ain't moving. Oh, dude, it's my favorite thing. I love setting my Fortnite loadouts to random. One, because you get so much stuff through the seasons and everything that, like, how can you keep track of what you have and use it all? And then also, like, yeah, you get legendary combos that are just absolutely hilarious. Hurry said, I once threw my back out farting. Mm. Oh my god. Mm. Brown Eye said, I assume you were one cheeking in a chair or something to pull that off. Oh god. The pulling your back while farting is really unfortunate. It has so many pieces of junk. Someone said they did it while they sneezed. I said, oh, I've truly never been so afraid to cough or sneeze as I've been in the last 2 weeks. No one wants to do chasers. I'll try to do chasers. Fuck that one.
No, now it's her fault.
Oh, I've been playing too much Minecraft. I just tried to press control to go down.
What did we say was gonna be, right?
I keep trying to play use Minecraft controls, and that's not gonna work. See, the bad thing about my powers, a lot of them just drop them out of the sky. I hardly ever hear the game volume. I didn't realize you could hear the glowy in the cutscene like that. I was only affecting self for so long there. I'm really just impatient, and it takes so long, and didn't really take that long of a time. Oops, I did not mean to use that power. Oh, so disappointing.
I think missing an energy transfer hurts almost just as much as hitting or missing your assassin strike ability. Like it truly is so devastating. Oh no, I gotta make my thing. Oh no, I have to go get Rhino again. The, the poor little guy. Okay, let me finish this mission. I'll go in between missions. I bet he's exactly in where I put him down at earlier. That's rough, dude. I've never broken a rib, and I would never want to. To have an injury on like that chunk of your body. Oh no, mm-mm. Like, oh, everything you do involves your ribs. The image of Six and I. Hold on, I took a screenshot of it. It was just too funny to me. Ooh.
Yeah, well, like, I'm thinking turbos on. I mean,
All right, I will be right back
I
with
have
the
a car.
pirate dog.
Yeah, do the,
I bet Rhino is truly so confused and offended. He's like twice in one night. He's like, what the fuck is happening? We might have to make you a more expensive reward,
yeah, you might
buddy.
have to sit there for like 1 second.
You're
Or
too.
something with that one.
Yeah, we'll have to limit you. Okay. He says, well, I do get extra pets. I just don't understand why. You sweet guy. Well, thank you for putting up with my bullshit. You want to say hi to Button? Button's the one who summoned you this time. It's Button's fault. No, it's Button's fault this time. Oh, yeah.
She has a redeem thing that's redeemed pirate dog. Or our dog. He's only got one eye. Lost it being a pervert. Oh, it did? It definitely did.
Okay.
What was that? Were we paying attention at all?
Oh no, where's my other headphone? I only see one of them on my desk. That's not good. Oh, okay. I just realized that Tant said hold for teleport, and I was not holding. I definitely ran. Oops.
Should be 40, but you know. Are we gonna split that? Oh man. The-
It's like they don't want us to rifle through their things. Get it? Because we're stealing the Aura test rifle, or whatever it's called. That's a joke brought to you by Brown Eye, because they're pretty funny.
I did the quest. I got my quest.
Very nice. Except for Dro is dead. Oh, Tant died. I would believe it. I would believe it. I had a friend in high school that broke a rib, and it looked like an excruciating experience.
Oh, did it? Was it Vancouver? Did it pop up? mean, here. I can just.
I do love this brute.
They were running Yama together. Like, that doesn't make sense. Like, they don't split. I didn't split them.
Eventually, the mission will set, and then we'll be able. There we go.
Harold. Button, what are you doing? Why not? Here, stream, I got you. What are you doing? Stream, I got you. Which videos are you talking about from Monkey Madness 2? Well, can't you do like only like one at a time if you do it right?
Keep it together, Shalise.
That's right towards the end of the bus.
We could definitely dive in there, but I like doing it this way. Oh, nice. Well, you know I'm always getting tired towards the end of stream when I start getting quiet. I do feel like we are fighting these AVs in a weird order. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like your ribs, like everything you do, it's the trunk of your body. Like everything you do is gonna be felt in your ribs, you know? Like that was definitely part of the problem that I had. And like there was only one position, one very specific position that I could get into, and there wasn't really any pain. But I can't just sit in one spot like that. Like that's why that other spot in my back on my back hurts now. Because I did do that for a couple of hours before I got good medicine.
He's trying to say. But once you can separate, I mean, so I separate buildings from that one.
Once again, talking about our friend Timmy, who is just MIA. Love you, baby. I'll be in there after this task force. They told me I could dive in. I typed in whoop, ran straight in, and used my judgment. No. I'm actually very relieved. The last couple of nights, every time I sat down on my computer desk, my left shoulder blade would start hurting really, really, really bad. And it's not doing that tonight, which I'm super thankful for. I was kind of half expecting, like, to maybe have to end the stream and be like, I'm just uncomfortable and I'm sorry, but I'm glad I'm back, you know, type thing. But I'm doing really well. My small little character model came in handy right there. I remember there were a couple of times when I was a kid and I was a kid. So, like, you know, I made a few Miss Liberty dupes. Like, I don't know. I don't remember what I named them or anything like that. But they're definitely rip-off costumes, exactly Miss Liberty. All right, that's what we figured might have happened.
Brown Eye has the rifle that we have to shoot Miss Liberty with. Easy enough. I wish more of her group would have followed like she did, but you know. So I have to take the kids to my aunt's house at like noon. So if I wake up early enough to get on the PC before I take them there, yes. But this is going later than I thought. If you want, I'll open it up and leave it running for you tonight. I just don't want the world. The world like crashed because it ran out of like storage for the date. I don't know exactly what the warning was telling me, but it was suspicious. But I can leave it open since it's your last like night. Okay, fair enough. Numena's dying fast. Uh-oh, there goes Brown Eye. Ooh, it's sketchy. Okay. At least my stats are high. I was getting worried. I was like, oh, I ate a good amount of inspirations to make sure I could hold these guys, but it's taking everybody a little while to get back up. At least I feel like I managed to, like, aggro them all up and such, you know? Oh, I'm bad debuffed. There we go. Thank goodness that debuff didn't happen during the big standoff right there. That would have been bad. Ugh. His positron's just rough, man. Oh, I just see if he can't hit him. Oh, the debuff is bad. Thank goodness positron wasn't on me during the big catastrophe. If I had been debuffed like that while I was trying to hold all of them, there would have been no way. Oh my goodness, Ash. I'm so sorry. You did have like a super exciting day though, like or I guess was that yesterday that you posted on the Discord? I'm bad. My days blur together. I blame it on being a stay-at-home mom. I'm like, I don't know. Time is an abstract thing. Alright, let's see what I got. Oh, apparently I have an Aeon something in here. Nice. Dude, so that's 3 people got damage or accuracy bonuses. That's disappointing. All this junk. I'm just a little ball of trash. You're faking me out. You're faking me out, man. I didn't fall for it this time. Didn't get me this time. Yep, it was 3 accuracy mezzes. all of that and half of the team got accuracy or damage mess. Ah, jeez. That's rough. All right. Well, and on that note, thank you for hanging out with me tonight, guys. Ash and a few other people. I think they're all gone now, but it was a good couple of follows and stuff tonight. I'm really relieved that I came back and the streaming hadn't completely fallen apart. But it's definitely bedtime. So thanks for hanging out with me tonight, guys. I'll catch you next time, and I hope you take it easy out there.